गर जुनून हो सर पे तेरे और अंतर में हो विश्वास, फिर ठोकर और ठुकराने का होगा कहां तुम्हें एहसास। मकसद में सच्चाई है तो सीना ठोक के यही कहो, मकसद में सच्चाई है तो सीना ठोक के यही कहो। झुकना होगा दुनिया तुमको, विश्वास पे अपने खड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो।
Jai Hind. Words that stir the nation. Words that stir our hearts till today. Words that praise our country. Salute to a great country, India. Welcome to 75th Independence Day celebration of St. Peter's School. Vibrant students will present patriotic hues.
Celebration of Independence Day brings the national consciousness to the fore. It is time to uphold and propagate the spirit of equality, secularism, and unity, which were given to us by our freedom fighter. Let us remember every citizen of India in our prayer for the country.
If my people humble themselves and pray, if they seek my face, humble themselves, turn from their way, I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin. I will hear from heaven and heal their land. Lord, heal our land. Father, heal our land. Hear our cry, turn our nation back to you. Lord, heal our land. Hear us, O Lord, and heal our land. Have mercy, Lord, and heal our broken land.
God of justice and truth, we ask your blessing on our nation. Thank you for the freedom we enjoy, especially those we take for granted. Thank you for the diversity of our people and enlarge our capacity for tolerance and mutual respect. As we celebrate our independence as a sovereign nation, may we also celebrate our interdependence. Make us mindful of the blessings of our rich and abundant land.
Lord, heal our land. Father, heal our land. Hear us cry, turn our nation back to you. Lord, heal our land. Hear us, O Lord, and heal our land. Have mercy, Lord, and heal our broken land. Lord, heal our land. Father, heal our land. Hear our cry, turn our nation back to you. Lord, heal our land. Hear us, O Lord, and heal our land.
faith and trust in you, we pray. Amen.
Have mercy, Lord, heal our broken heart. Leaders lead the way. Our principal, Sister Nimra Mary, infuses everyone's unlimited passion to learn, grow, and build. We are proud to be a part of her leadership initiatives. Come, join us to listen to her enlightening words.
If you want real peace in the world, start with children. Good morning. Today is a historic day in India's history as it marks the completion of 75 years of independence. On this day, our heart reflects the tricolor notion of the nation's flag, and the anthem echoes from different directions, which signifies the spirit of freedom and love for our motherland. The freedom which we are enjoying now is hard earned. It is a gift of sacrifices, sleepless nights, brutal tortures, and struggles did by our forefathers. There are decades of sacrifices and struggles behind. The land on which we breathe upon is slowly because of the struggles of our great freedom fighters like Gandhiji, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, and others. The great freedom fighters and true heroic sons of India devoted themselves fully and fought till their last breath to make our country free from the clutches of slavery. We all are indebted to our leaders who have made this happen for us. We are here because of them as a free and independent nation. How can we pay our tribute to these great legends? It is important to know the worth and value of independence before enjoying its fruits. We are an independent, respected, and progressive nation of this world. Being independent is a great gift of God. We have made progress in science, astronomy, agriculture, medicine, arts, and architecture. We are the world's largest democracy, functioning in its true spirit. We have got freedom from the foreign yokes, but still, there remains a lot to be done. We have to fight against all the social and economic issues at present. There are a lot of challenges and hardships still in our way. We have to fight against poverty, corruption, illiteracy, and youth unemployment. We have to spread awareness and knowledge to every corner of our country. Dear students, on this day, we have to make a promise to our motherland that we will defend the honor and integrity of our land in every situation. We have to work hard to bring success in every field. Who can carry out this work? It is the students, faculty, and staff of this institution who should take the lead and think of giving back their best to the nation by giving best services. Yes, we all have personal agenda of progressing in our career, but let us do it without forgetting our responsibilities towards our nation. The world today is looking at this nation with great expectations. To achieve the expectations, we have to plan and strive for the goal in more sustainable way where we do not silence the voice of voiceless and downtrodden in our country. Dear students, let's make our commitments afresh. Let's unite and work hard. Let us forget the differences of color, creed, and caste and stand for the broader aims of progress, prosperity, peace, and justice. Let us take a pledge to do great contributions in our own small ways and take this country to the premier seat in the Committee of Nations. Let us salute once again the legends who fought for the independence of the country and dedicate ourselves to the service of this great nation. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sister. Under the able guidance of manager, principal, and teachers, the students of St. Peter's School have shown excellent performance in Class 10 board exam. In spite of restrictions and limitations due to COVID-19 pandemic, here we present St. Peter's Wall of Fame.
कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए चक दे में गलियों में राशन की फलियों में बैलों में बीजों में ईदों में बीजों में रेतों के दानों में फिल्मों के गानों में सड़कों के गड्ढों में बातों के अड्डों में भूखा रोज भर ले 10-12 बार कर ले रहना न यार पीछे कितना भी कोई खींचे टस है नामस है जी जिद है तो जिद है जी किसना यूं ही पिसना यूं ही बस करिए कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए चक दे हो चक दे गिरिया चक दे हो चक दे गिरिया
India is rich in cultural landscape. We are proud to be heirs of such inexhaustible treasure of rich heritage. Praise to the country comes to us naturally. Young Battalion will spread the vibrant colors of patriotism in your heart. So, get ready to receive the energetic presentation of students of kindergarten to grade 2.
That in our country, people of different races, religions, caste, creed, and languages live together. But in their diversity, always and ever, bonds of affection was supreme. So today, through our poem, we will tell you India of our dreams, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, the land where lies prosperity. That is the India of my dreams. Where rivers like Ganges are garlanded on its track, where the Vindhyas remind us of our past, the land whose glory will long for last. That is the India of my dreams, where the Himalayas stand bold and strong, the land to which Mahatma Nehru belonged, the land where love dominates over hatred. That is the India of my dreams. Land which stands for the message of peace, the land which stands for brotherhood, the land which stands for democracy and equality. That is the India of my dreams.
Wherever we go or whatever we do, the aroma of our soil will forever be embedded in our memories. Glorious culture, supreme act of compassion, feeling of oneness that bind us together as one nation, one identity. The unifying power of music has the ability to transform us. So is the upcoming spirited performance of the dynamic students of St. Peter's School. Be ready to be immersed in the soulful presentation.
आन देश की हम संतान हैं, तीन रंग से रंगा तिरंगा अपनी ये पहचान है। जय हिंद।
तलवारों पे सर वार दिए, अंगारों में जिस्म जलाया है, तब जाके कहीं हमने सर पे ये केसरी रंग सजाया है। छल्ला सिरते बन के कफन जद तुरया, तन के मौत नू वाजा मारे वे थर थर कपदे सारे। छल्ला सिरते बन के कफन जद तुरया, तन के मौत नू वाजा मारे वे थर थर कपदे सारे। रे लाठी गाड़ दूं, रे चाड़ा पाड़ दूं, रे लाठी गाड़ दूं, रे चाड़ा पाड़ दूं। माँ के पेट से मरगट तक है तेरी कहानी, पग पग प्यारे दंगल दंगल रे दंगल दंगल। सूरज तेरा चढ़ता ढलता गर्दिश में करते हैं तारे, दंगल दंगल रे दंगल दंगल।
झुके तेरे आगे सर, तेरी गोद मेरा घर है, तुझे सलाम इंडिया। झुके तेरे आगे सर, तेरी गोद मेरा घर है, तुझे सलाम इंडिया। वंदे मातरम 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 वंदे।
Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes.
Manpower without unity is not a strength. Failure comes only when we forget our ideals and objectives and principles. Freedom is not given, it's taken.
If defeated or killed on battlefield, we shall surely earn salvation and glory. Every blow that hurled at us drove one more nail into the coffin of the empire. They may kill me but never kill my ideas. They may crush my body but they cannot crush my spirit. Swaraj is my birthright, and I shall have it.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री आपके प्रति अमर जवान ज्योति स्थल पर पुष्प चक्र भेंट करके श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित करते हैं।
We are in the 21st century, and today we have the freedom to speak, eat, laugh, or to go anywhere without any rules or restrictions. We feel pleased by the thought of freedom that we experience. But we can't even imagine what freedom feels like without the freedom fighters. This feeling of contentment is the result of the sacrifices made by our freedom fighters while freeing our country from the British rule. Freedom fighters were the people who selflessly laid down their lives for the freedom of our country. Some freedom fighters chose the path of non-violence and truth, while some others chose the path of violence to end the foreign rule. Whether their contribution was big or small, they are important today as they were in those times. Freedom fighters are considered as a symbol of patriotism and bravery. They stood against the Britishers so that our country and people could experience the joy of freedom. But unfortunately, the efforts of these people are forgotten. We must come together and not let communal hatred divide us. Our unity will be the best tribute to them because in the end, this was the purpose of their sacrifices. Jai Hind.
India is a young country. Youngsters need to take up challenging role as they have the potential to be torch bearers of new changes in New India. Nation always comes first. Leadership of young brings with it the energy and intensity needed for a brighter tomorrow. Hailing the spirit of stewardship of young India, grade 9 student will showcase a story through a presentation.
Once upon a time, there was a deer who was the leader of the herd of 1,000. He had two sons. One was very slim and tall, with bright, alert eyes and smooth reddish fur. He was called Beauty. The other was grey in color, also slim and tall, was called Grey, since he had gone old. Now it was the time for him to retire and pass the responsibility of the herd to someone worthy. So he called his sons and advised them, since the hunting season is on, so it will be better to take the herd to the mountains. Once everything settles, we all come back safe with my herd. Both the sons get ready with their herd. Gray took his herd into the forest through the farmland areas without any strategic planning that caused his herd and his own life in a danger. He did not pay any heed to his father's advice and took his herd through all the dangers and got his herd almost killed. Whereas, on the other hand, Beauty knew the underlying danger of getting into the forest and moving to the mountains. So, he took his herd away from the village and reached the mountains unharmed and there Grey also made to the mountains with his wounded herd, only to die out. As the season changed on the mountains, now it was a time for them to return their homeland. Both the groups started their journey back again. Beauty, being very careful and taking care of the herd, reached safely. Whereas Gray, still not learning from his past mistakes, took his herd again through village and got scared. Most of his herd still survived to reach his homeland. After they returned, Beauty was made the chief of the whole herd because he was able to manage his herd without any selfish motive, came to be a true leader. Those who follow a wise leader with good qualities will always be safe, and those who follow a foolish leader who is careless in delivering his duties will always fall in troubles and will be destroyed. Message: we all have beauty and grey in us. You are a leader. There is a leader within you. It's only up to you to whom you listen, whether you want to be brave and take care of yourself, as well as everyone around you, family, friends, community, or you want to be selfish only to think about yourself. Choice is yours.
There are many heroes whose act of kindness and selfless services of the society is always unnoticed. Let us salute to their courage, spirit, and selfless services.
A good objective of leadership is to help those who are doing poorly to do well, and to help those who are doing well to do even better. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets people to do the greatest things. The role of a great leader is not to give greatness to human beings, but to help them extract the greatness they already have inside them.
The national anthem presents our country's identity to the world. Our national anthem conveys a spirit of unity in diversity, which lies in the core of India's cultural heritage. So, let's have the feeling of unity by singing the national anthem.